Hi guys, this is Sherry from the Vintage Kitchen Gardener channel, and I'm just going to give you a quick tour of my garden in the spring. Now, it really hasn't been cleaned up yet at all. We're still waiting for warmer temperatures before we unbury everything, but there are lots of things coming up through the dead leaves. So, over here, these are grape hyacinths I have coming up. I will have some, can't see that, but there's some ferns that will be coming up. And you'll have to forgive the moving. I'm not really good at moving around and not jerking the camera too much, but I'll try. So, okay, I'm going to show you my pond, which is a mess. Every year I have to clean this up, get dead leaves out of it because I don't cover it or anything. So, here's my pond. It's been here for several years. And it's just a hard plastic lined pond liner thingy that we just gathered rocks all around, and I like it. It works. My koi go out here every year. So, in the back there is daylilies and irises and hyacinths. I have peonies. Horseradish. I have horseradish everywhere. My crocuses are done. I should have gotten out earlier so you could see the crocuses. My very cool bunny statue. Looks like it's from Alice in Wonderland, the white rabbit. I love him. More garlic chives. There's chives everywhere in this yard. And let's see if I can back up. I have huge blackberry canes everywhere. I planted just a couple of them and they just kind of spread and went crazy, and I'm going to have to get them under control. Daffodils. Daffodils are starting to bloom. And I got a new grapevine. And what's the other thing? Another blueberry bush for my birthday, for my kids. There's a couple hyacinths down here. Not open yet. It's just starting to get warm here. That's a wild grapevine. I'm going to have to cut that out. More chives. Regular chives over here. And little white fence because we have a little dog that we've only had for a year. I'll show you. Buster and Eddie. And I can't keep him out of the garden, so I've had to put up this little fence until he learns that he's not supposed to go in there. There's catnip everywhere and strawberries. I'm going to step in through here over the blackberries. Oregano. It's been growing for many, many years. It was over by the pond and decided it wanted to move, so it moved over here somehow across a brick path. Beats me how it did that. More blackberries, and they look horrible right now, but they're alive. I just have to wake up. More blackberries down there because they're spreading. And my thyme, I have lemon thyme over here that did great. We got lots of snow, so it insulated everything really well. Nice lemon thyme plant. I hope you can see this. It's very bright. And catnip everywhere. I mean, I dig it out every year, and I don't get enough of the root apparently because it just all comes back every year. This is bee balm. And all of this stuff has come back. I haven't planted anything this year. As you can see, I've been trying to clean up the garden. Big pile here. Big strawberry patch that just keeps spreading. And there's lemon verbena down there with catnip that has to be ripped out. More. See, it's the black raspberry. No, blackberry, not black raspberry. I have black raspberries that are wild, and I ripped those out. because they're very thorny. These are thornless blackberries. They get really big. They got new shoots coming up down there. More catnip. This is a mulberry tree that's bonsaied, and it's about 2 feet tall. It's been there for a while. More blackberries. I just planted one last year. The others have been here for a few years. They grow fast though. My daughter grew kale. This is kale that didn't die. Made it through the winter. And I just throw my pumpkins out here in the wintertime for the squirrels to eat, and maybe it'll grow some pumpkins. Walk over here. We have baby lettuces coming up. They reseeded themselves from last year. Little baby lettuces. And my rhubarb and asparagus patch. Let's see if I have any asparagus coming up. I saw some in another place that I have them planted, and they're coming up, but I don't see any yet in here. But soon there will be. Oh, there's one. See one down here, buried amongst the violets. I have a big violet problem. See there? Right there. Can't unbury it. There we go. There's a couple of baby asparagus in there. Sounds like Buster's being bad. And just strawberries everywhere. Let's see. Rhubarb. I have rhubarb, lots of rhubarb. Make rhubarb pies and rhubarb strawberry jam. And I actually made a rhubarb and mulberry pie the other day, just because I had frozen berries in the freezer and need to use them up before I start sticking more in there this year. Lots of rhubarb. I love rhubarb. More strawberries everywhere. I have these asparagus. I just kind of stuck these in the ground before it froze last year because the neighbor gave them to me, because I guess he got sick of growing them. But they're coming up. They made it. I don't know about the rest of them. I don't want to dig them up yet. I just want to leave them and see how they do. That is a carrot. I dumped them in here where I have had carrots growing. Figured the carrots weren't going to live, but they did. We apparently got enough snow to where everything was insulated well enough to where all my plants did pretty good. I've had warmer winters where things have done worse because of lack of snow. But I have carrots coming up. I mean, really. More carrots in here. But as you can see, I haven't cleaned out my beds yet. I haven't done anything. Been very busy. Onions and weeds. And that looks like more lemon verbena that's not supposed to be over here. Chamomile. I have chamomile. We grew chamomile one year, and ever since then it just keeps coming back. So I dig it up and I move it and stick it into a patch, and then it goes where it wants. But my son grew onions last year, and I pulled out all the ones that were a good size, and then
Buster, no. Stop it. Buster.
Buster's eating things he shouldn't be.
No, come here.
And so I pulled out the big enough onions and left the small ones, and they just continued to grow. The same with the leeks. Those are leeks over there. And over here. Lots of, looks like don't see my chocolate mint yet. I have lots of chocolate mint. More chives. Another mulberry that we've kept very short. Needs to be trimmed really badly, but you can see how it's supposed to be. Chives. I love chives. I make chive butter and throw chives and everything. More lemon verbena. It's supposed to be way over here in the corner, but it has receded itself. I'm stepping on it. It's everywhere. This is all lemon verbena. I got to dig up and put back where it's supposed to be in this corner. You can see it's all lemon verbena. I have wild garlic I dug up and planted in here, so I think you call them ramps. So I have wild garlic in here, more chives, and wild black raspberries, which are evil. And I have to cut out and dig up, and they're very painful. Chives everywhere, they're out of control. So, my Buster dog. Buster. Okay, I'm gonna go out into the yard, or over one. So the garden next to this one is our perennial herb garden slash perennial flower slash red raspberry garden. And I grow organic. I do not put chemicals in my garden at all. I'm one of those people that buys chemicals, and because I get really angry at the bugs because I can't kill them, and then I buy it and I bring it home and I stick it in the shed and never use it, and end up just dealing with the bugs. I planted a few new perennials last year, some more yarrow, some dianthus, or no, delphiniums. And they actually made it because we had enough snow. Normally, I've done this before and they die. And this is a pile of gooseberry branches. I just trimmed the gooseberry bush. That's what I think. If you can see it, it's kind of sparse looking, but that's gooseberry. These are echinacea plants, and they're all growing. So you can see down at the bottom of the plant here. Echinacea growing. I just got to get rid of this. But I like to spread the seeds around so they just keep spreading, and I have to plant less that way. I'm just going to fill it all in with perennials, and I won't have to plant anything. Just take care of it. More yarrow. I can't remember what this plant is, but it spreads, and I really like it. It gets little white flowers all over it. If it's I can't remember. Sweet? No, it's not. I don't think it's Sweet William. I don't remember what it is. I planted it a while ago, and it's just kind of spreading everywhere. But that's cool. I like it. It's supposed to be a cosmos plant here, but I don't see it, so it may not have made it. My lilies are coming up. I have lilies. Oops. There we go. It's a lily. Raspberries. These are red raspberries. No thorns. This sad looking thing is what's left of my red currant bush. One year it got, there's another one right there. One year I got rust really bad, and it spread, and I had to chop them up really badly and burn all the branches to get rid of it. But they survived, but they just don't look real great. Lots of weeds. See, I have lots of weeding to do. And this is something I planted last year. Another kind of daisy. And it did good. Made it. Just gotta chop down all the dry, dead stuff. I'm trying to move slow so I don't jerk you around too much. And this is all achillea. in here, and the weeds and strawberries. I have a clematis that climbs up this. And the peonies, they're doing good. Growing fast. I gotta get all that dead stuff out of there, but I'm not sure if it's gonna freeze more again. You just never know here in Illinois, and you just never know what the weather's gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna go out into the yard. Not much out there, but let's see. I have more daylilies escaping into the yard. It's kind of everywhere. These were apple trees. I planted them last year, and the deer or bunnies, I'm not sure what, but came along and chewed a ring all the way around to the cambium layer, and so I had to cut them back. I just told my husband to cut them back, see if they grow. He took one and dug it up for a bonsai. So that'd be cool if it works. And my pool is here, but I'm not going to show you my pool because it's a mess. A little patch I grow stuff in. There's nothing in there now. Let's see. Another patch of daylilies. My husband has tried to eradicate by mowing down, which he's not winning. The daylilies are. More daylilies. I had some raspberries I think I planted over here, but I don't see them. Let's see them. And our compost. There's 3 sections there. There's some hostas in there too. I have hostas all over the place. And I had some lily of the valley over here, but dog toys everywhere. Daylilies, but I don't see them. They might not be up yet. No, just lilies. But that's about it. And it's going to look better as we go along. Like I said, I have not done anything. I got to get out here and get to work on this. So I will be back to show you as it progresses. And I hope you like the video and the other videos. And don't forget to like it or subscribe. And I'll be back with a repotting video of orchids, which I haven't done yet, and I have to get to. So, thanks for watching.